what is the cloud functions in Google Cloud. So earlier session we run about that cloud run. So but what exactly the difference between the cloud run and cloud functions, in which scenarios we are going to use the cloud run and cloud functions? In today's session we are going to go deeper into the session. Okay, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe my channel and watch my previous videos also. It will help you a lot into the technically and functionally. And if you are looking for the any trainings, please go through my web page, and you can see that there is a lot of the training I'm providing. If you need a real-time experience, and if you need a real-time support on the things, okay, go through my channel, my videos. It will help you a lot. And there is a special drive is going on 6999 for the who are looking for the training on the courses. So we are providing the courses for the who are from the freshers and experience, and it will top up to your existing skills. Please go through my channel. This is a limited offer, and all the details are there into my channel, Unix Backbench. So the offer is very limited. Please go through it and let us know if need any details additionally. Thank you. So let me go to the topic. So today agenda is that what is a cloud function in GCP, and what are the advantages of it, and what are the scenarios we can use it. So without delay, let me move to the topic. Okay, the cloud function in Google platform is a serverless execution environment. So in my previous example also I clearly said that, especially cloud run also we are calling as a serverless executions. Nothing but there is no need of any server mechanism here. We can directly using the API protocols we can create and we can execute the things and all. And but the thing is that what exactly the difference between the cloud run and the cloud platform, that is what exactly we need to understand here. So that's let you run into the individual functions into responsible events. It allows the developers to focusing on writing the code without managing the infrastructure, provisioning, servers, or configuration and scalability. So the conclusion of this one means, so when coming to the cloud run is a collection of, we need to create a configuration, nothing but we need to create a repository, we need to make the thing should be ready, and we need to, it is a kind of the environment of, we are creating the environment. But when coming to the cloud function, the cloud function is that it is a platform as a service, nothing but already there is a platform is there, means it background it will using the cloud run, the platform is there, the services are there, repository is there. Now the thing is that by using that platform I want to, means here I means the developers want to execute the any course or any kind of operation, day-to-day operation individually. Nothing but for example, today there is some set of the operations I need to provide in between 8 to 9. So I can write a code and I can execute on that some set of the servers. And in the same way, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, means individual operations we can planly execute. That plan of execution we are calling as a cloud functions. The cloud run is nothing but the execution of the things and creation of the platform we are calling as a cloud run. So here the cloud functions, whenever we are executing the jobs, what are the things it will be coming to the picture. So let me go a bit deeper here. The key factors of the cloud functions are event driven architecture. What exactly that? Functions are triggered by the events by the various GCP services. For example, in my previous example also, okay, so there is some set of the operations we are for execution of the things will be happening through the some set of protocols. What are that? Like a pub sub messages and a cloud storage changes and HTTP request, means there is some kind of execution for the pushing the mechanism we need to be there. These are the some of them. And suppose asynchronous and synchronous workload. What is asynchronous and synchronous? Means like a parallel mechanisms and non-parallel, nothing but it is a sequential of jobs and a random of the jobs also we can execute, means dynamic jobs also we can execute at any time. Fully managed, since everything will be under the control of the web console, we can able to handle nothing but we can able to provisioning by using the auto scaling mechanism and managing the infrastructure. Why the managing the infrastructure means, for example, let it be there is some 100 servers are there. On top of 100 servers you are executing some kind of patching mechanism, nothing but for example you want to patch the some services, let it be you are expanding the some services, installing the some HTTP http service. At the time of execution of the things, there is a due to some restrictions, your server capacity is increased. Nothing but you need a lot of memory. Okay, maybe you need a lot of space into the file system. Those kind of the things, hiccups will come into the picture. So instead of stopping the things and all operations, what the operating system, especially the Google Cloud mechanism, come into the picture means dynamically it will create the services and the job without delay it will be executed. That is we are calling as auto scaling. The scaling mechanism is nothing but we are executing the things without delay, without stopping the services. Whatever the services are there to execute the things, it create and execute in temporary basis. So there is some set of the settings we used to do that. In my previous examples also I explain about that one. And ideal monitoring, and we used to do that. Auto scaling is obviously one of the, as I said that my previous, just now I explained. And support the multiple languages. So the thing is that as a when coming to the developers, the developer will be the background of the different things, probably Python, Node.js or .NET, or probably Ruby. Different types of the languages will be there. They are writing the different of the codes also. By ultimately my requirement is that whatever the code they are going to be written, I'm in a position to execute the things without hesitating of what exactly the code it is. No, I should not be only go with a Python, I should not go with only Node.js. No, it's not like that. So it is going to be unanimous. We are going to be work with any kind of the nature of the codes we can deploy into the servers and pay as you go. So as the services is nothing but when you are extending into the market, when you are providing the things, it will be kind of the some additional charges will be there. But if you are using, then only you have to pay the services. So let me move to the some of the differences here. The ultimately, what is the difference between the cloud functions and the cloud run? So the use cases, event driven workloads, nothing but the jobs execution will be happening especially into the cloud functions. The cloud run is a nothing but containerized app. Means there is a some server protocol will be there. Means a repositories will be there. Creation of the repositories, creation of the registry, and a protocols execution. Nothing but we are creating the PaaS environment. We are creating the PaaS environment into the cloud run. But coming to the cloud functions, by using the PaaS environment, we are executing our jobs, day-to-day jobs, triggering the mechanism. So GCP, especially, we are using HTTP pub and sub. So when coming to the cloud run, by default, we are using the HTTP. In fact, in my previous example, we use the HTTP only. Please go through my previous video. And scaling is automatically in the both the cases, and customization will be the common. So ultimately, one thing is you need to know that cloud run is nothing but creation of the platform. Cloud function is nothing but by using the platform we are executing the jobs. So let me move to the small scenario here. Okay, creation of the cloud run function and perform the add, delete, modify operations into the repo and upload the data into the operations. Let me go for the real time example. So once this is our Google Cloud page. So right now I need to search for the cloud functions. Let me trigger here. You can see that here cloud run functions. So you can see that already there is one function is there, but still I want to create a one more thing. Let me click on that one. Let it be I just created with the two. Okay, you can see that here this is what I said you right. So the execution of the operation, the triggering of the operation will be anything. For example, it should be cloud by pub and sub storage or file storage, but by default I'm going with the HTTPS. Okay, and here you can select anything, nothing but allow or required. Let me I will go with allow. I'm not going with any kind of specifications. Okay, for example, you can see that here the timeout value, nothing but when the job is executing, how much of the time you can wait it. For example, for the 2 minutes, okay, I'm just mentioning 120 minutes. Okay, otherwise it should be 60. We need to calculate 60 into minutes. For example, 5 minutes means 5 into 6, like that. 4 minutes means 4 into 6. So the value you need to be right. Maximum limit is that 9 minutes. Okay, and how much of the concurrency, minimum and maximum. And here I'm not changing anything here. And whatever the service account is there, by default I'm taking the basic my service account only and going for the next. You can see that the page was moved to the some functionality here. This is the job execution. Here we have the some option, nothing but we can select anything, and we have, this is what I said, that probably the developer will be part of anything. Okay, with the multiple versions of Ruby, Python, and everything. You are going to select whatever the need, and you can see that this is a HTTP. So right now, okay, so the guy is going for the HTTP. Okay, so it will be, you can see here, let me, you can select here inline editor. Nothing but there is a small program is written here, just saying that hello world. Okay, so the thing is that so we are writing the small code already existing one, just we want to do the testing of this one. Just I want to deploy in the sense we are trying to execute this code. Just think of that this code was given by our developer. The code was we are copied and we are pasted over there, and we are triggering the function to job. Function 2 is nothing but a specific job. Probably you can think of that it is a patching, or it is a kind of validation, it is a kind of vulnerability, probably anything. So simply we are taking and we are executing. You can see that it is in building stage and it is into the service stage. So it will take some moment of the time based on the your job execution content, whatever you given. If you're going for the lot of the validations, pre-checking and pulling and executions means, it will take you the minute. As we said that, so I given the 120 minutes means 2 minutes of the time for the execution of the job. You can see that building is finished, and right now the service also completed. You can see that it came into the green state. So right now you can see that here there is some of the options are here. If you're going with the details will be the collection of the whatever the service account, what exactly the policy, everything. And the source is that whatever the source we given, this is the content of the source whoever the given by the user. And variables, so these are the variables we are used into the environment. Trigger, what exactly the trigger we triggered by using the HTTP. Here we can use the, okay, cloud run. Here we can use the storage and different type of the operation. Back, and I can go with this one we selected at the time of creating the function. You can go through the starting of the video. And the permissions also we can give a lot of the permissions here. If you want to edit means we can perform the operations here. And you can see that logs, the logs will be the coming to these functions, what are the things will be there when the things are executed and what are the operations are performed. Each and everything will be the calculated here. And the testing, so as I said that what exactly the testing, so job is executed successfully, and you can see that we got a output also. Okay, so you can see that the test was completed successfully. The output is that hello world. Okay, so this is what exactly you need to understand. Cloud function is nothing but execution of the jobs. The jobs we are getting from the users here means the development teams, with the different type of the codes. Once we receive the code, from that code we are going to be uploading, we are creating the functions, and we are creating the types of the sources or the triggers means whatever the trigger we are going to take up. From triggers we are executing the jobs and we are performing the operations. If you're getting any hiccups here, execution of jobs, if you failures or anything means, you need to go through the logs. Based on the logs execution, we need to take up into the next level of action. So this is a small video you can understand about the cloud function. For more videos, please subscribe my channel and please share it in your circle. It will be help me a lot. Thank you for watching my video. Have a nice day. All the best.